Alright, welcome back to another part of Devil May Cry 4.
Yep.
Daniel, what are we doing right now?
As you can see, we're on mission 5. The 5th mission.
Alright. Well, I thought we did this. I don't know. Explain it, because it's been a while since we recorded, and also
Oh, okay.
I haven't been, to be honest, I haven't really been paying attention with the story, so you can catch us
Okay,
up. That'd be nice.
Right now, where we're at right now, so, let's see, fucking Dante again. Nero is, about to face some phasing motherfuckers. But, yeah, so in the story right now, we're at the part where...
I'd shoot myself at that point.
Yes,
It's
pretty
like,
much.
alright. Alright, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yeah. They're actually pretty easy to handle, but, yeah, so basically... yeah, so Dante has, killed the priest. No.
Oh, did you actually are talking about Dante this time?
This time we're talking about Dante. So Dante has killed the priest. Let me pull this. But okay, so Dante has killed the priest. And the Order of the Sword, they're still trying to are still sent after Nero to go after Dante. I think at this point. Okay, no, we haven't gone to the point, but at this point right now, we've been introduced with the character Agnes. I'm pretty sure we're pretty sure we're at the part where we met the character Agnes. He is pretty much a scientist, and he's been experimenting with the demons. He's actually the one that revived the priest, who is now has a demon soul in him, pretty much. But yeah, and we also met Gloria, who not gonna get spoilers, but basically she's a new member of the Order of the Sword, and yeah.
And that's pretty much it for now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I left some stuff out, but yeah, it's Nero
Like
going.
stuff.
Yeah, Nero's just going after Dante, and he's going and he has to fight. We already fought the Flaming Horseman, and then the frozen toad dude, so now he's going to another section of the castle.
Is this point is Nero looking for Dante? Is Dante to him an enemy right now? At this point in the story? I assume that's why he's been doing it, but I'm guessing, is that the reason?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Nero's basically like an enemy, but I
Dante's
think
an enemy. Nero's.
yeah, I said okay.
I'm telling you, this wouldn't be a problem if they just looked a little bit more different.
I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah.
Thank God for 5.
Yes. And yeah, so I remember this mission I didn't really complete because the whole point is to increase your style points by not getting any hits, and as you can see, I'm very terrible at not getting hit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I saw like I was getting.
I don't know if you stopped playing or if like you just let that guy shoot you or some shit.
Yeah, no, at that point, like, yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm losing health. Let me just get hit him, because yeah, you fail if you attack the enemy, but yeah. The whole like, I think the description said like, gain style points by not attacking any enemy, and I knew automatically, okay, I just need to dodge, because that's another way of like gaining style points.
But you also said you can't get hit too, right?
No, you can get hit, but yeah, style points. The style points go down obviously if you get hit. So it's preferred not to, but yeah. And as you can tell, I knew those things had health. They drop health at times, so.
Nero's this is the fucking DMC equivalent to fucking Link breaking pots.
Yeah, it is.
That's all you were fucking doing that whole time.
I was just like, oh great, I'm losing health. Let me just destroy all these pillars and everything else that's breakable.
Let me just destroy this entire very nice and very expensive mansion.
Yes. But yeah, I believe.
Okay, so that guy was just in the wall.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, yeah, nah, you're going in the wall this time. You're not going. I'm not throwing you at the wall. You're going inside.
Thrusting that in. Okay.
Yes.
I forgot to do that.
Yeah. I believe I sent this to you, but I didn't say it in the video. But little fact to throw in while watching this. So DMC 4 was actually one of the first PS3 games when it came out. PS3 when PS3 came out, and it was mainly because Isuno was like he said in an interview that like they had everything that they wanted to do, which was basically like the combat of how Nero plays, and I believe some of the models wasn't capable for the PS2, so they had to wait until the PS3 came out.
Which probably gave them a lot of time.
Yeah.
To pretty much get it how they wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Which is, I like that, and you know, for a launch title, this definitely seemed like a pretty good launch title.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure people fucking love this, and that's just kind of a good thing to sell consoles. You need good titles, not like not as much as I do like joke whenever I talk shit about the Xbox. I'll say this: the starting library I had was next to fucking.
Yeah.
That's also be said. We really did not have an amazing starting library.
Yeah. And since this mission is also timed, and I know I did it twice because the first time I almost had it, and if it wasn't for my damn TV, as you can see now, not wanting to work with me, I knew I could have gotten it, but
Well, you can't see people at this point. Like his TV was kind of.
yeah.
What's the word? It was bugging out a little bit. It was like looked like the frames were dropping.
Yeah.
You guys might have saw it a little bit in the video, like as it did go peek in for the game a little bit from what we could tell.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
that's what's been going on with
which by the way, I
hopefully again we hope like this is fine because this is still all part of one recording batch.
Yeah.
The videos that have been showing up so far that he had. So hopefully the next batch will be at least with less issues like this.
Yeah. But I mentioned like I did this twice, so to kind of fill in the void a bit. So it's a PS5. They announced the logo, not how it's gonna look. Not well, no, they did announce some specs, but yeah, regular specs. But yeah,
well,
they
specs
announced.
don't really affect the appearance of that much.
Yeah, no, they only just announced, oh, there's a logo. Here you go. And as you can tell, as some people would have expected, it was just a regular logo of just changing the 4 into a 5. That's basically
gone the
it.
days of the multicolored PlayStation symbol.
I'm pretty sure they're still gonna go with the whole like just blue, like blue.
Of course they're gonna stay with the blue. They want to be, in contrary to the Xbox, plus Nintendo now kind of go with red.
Yeah, sure.
And I don't think orange really pops as much. And that orange to me is more closer, a bit too close to red. So I see why they just don't do the orange.
And plus,
orange slash multicolor stuff.
And some people could argue because the orange is kind of meant for PC because the orange box when Steam came out and everything. So they're like, I think I don't know, orange is kind of still. I think that's still kind of more for PC with. Hence the orange box that came out.
Even though I have a computer and I'm going to be enjoying the time that I play PC laptop, I do not care because I'm not PC guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know shit about, and I wouldn't know shit about that anyway. I just know I can play my games up here. That's all I need.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I really hope that they just have some good stuff for this E3. Sony sat out last E3, so hopefully they have stuff.
That's kind of bullshit right there. That like it was right there.
I saw red orange, so I was like, oh, he did that on purpose. Okay.
No,
okay.
I was like, I'm trying to hit that. Nope, let me just graze and just go just slightly around it. Let me just do that. Fucking. But yeah.
I was gonna say because I just want to see. Hopefully, at this E3 they freaking reveal stuff for PlayStation 4 and Xbox. What is it? Is it still called just Series X? Is that's the official name?
I think that's actually not the official name.
That's the official name?
Xbox Series X.
Okay.
Which it's I don't know. That's not really a good name to.
It's all right. To be honest, I like it better than fucking Xbox One X.
Yeah.
I like it better than that, and I like it better than Xbox One in general. Xbox 360. You know, Series X, it's a mouthful, but that's the better name for me.
Yeah.
It's a mouthful.
I can see where you're coming from, but yeah, like that's my main thing. It's a mouthful. It's a lot to say, so.
And plus, you can you can make the joke like XB SX. You can just take out the D and change the X and get XXX.
Yeah.
Which they probably would do this. So it'll be Xbox something XX, and it's gonna be like, oh, take out these 2 letters, and you can get triple X. Oh, so funny stuff.
So yeah, so funny, so hilarious.
But yeah, hopefully because as far as I know, neither, well, mainly Sony, but they don't sat out last E3. They didn't really reveal if they're going to be participating or not. Hopefully they do, because I want to see them show stuff about the PlayStation 5 on stage. That's probably what they're waiting for too, by the way. Just to show off the PlayStation 5 on stage.
I mean, yeah, like, honestly, like...
Xbox showed it at the Game Awards. They have nothing really else to show other than games now at this point for their Series X, since I'm pretty sure both are coming out this winter. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna go broke this winter.
Yeah, I think a lot of us are gonna go broke this winter.
Well, it also depends on what they releasing, because I saw they had like that one game announced for the PlayStation 5 at the Game Awards. I don't know, it's Godfall, I think it's named. That's what I think, I'm pretty sure that's the name.
Yeah.
Godfall. Looked cool and all that. I don't know if it's something I really like.
Okay, so yeah.
Chris said I don't think they really showcased it. It was just a trailer.
I was just checking to make sure. So E3 2020 is going to be on June 9th through June 11th.
So
Yeah.
right.
So it's like,
The days is rather small change.
yeah, but
It's always on stage.
yeah. So I remember. So if that, so yeah, like I think PlayStation, they kind of have to announce the or not announce, but like show what the PS5 is gonna look like.
Because it is coming out this year, so they gotta show it off at some point.
Yeah.
And I say honestly, E3 is the best time.
Yeah.
Because that's just when the most eyes are on the gaming community.
Yeah.
Just realistically, that would be a smart move. Instead of trying to get more attention with State of Play, which State of Play is all right now. It's not like when it started like a couple months ago. Like it was pretty basic.
Yeah.
It's pretty alright now. Like something people can watch.
Yeah. The only thing is like,
But it's not a Nintendo Direct, and it's definitely not a presentation.
yeah. The only thing that I'm just worried is that because PlayStation, they keep trying to be different and be separate from everyone else in the gaming community, but like that they're not seeing that it's hurting them.
I wouldn't say they're trying to be different. I would say more so they wanna. Because from what people said about like State of Play, and it is true, they're trying to copy the Nintendo Direct, but without the charm that kind of makes the Direct the way they are.
I mean, yeah, but like, do you remember?
I don't feel like they're trying. I think they're more so it's like, as people like to say, ego feels so like.
I mean, but like, because the only reason I'm saying that is because have you seen the tweet that I think Xbox did tweet it out, but like about the X button. So so basically the tweet was just basically like what the tweet said was that no matter what console or no matter what you play on, we all get united with the X, and because Xbox has an X button, Nintendo Switch X button, even PC has an X key, and PlayStation as well. But Sony,
I hope, because otherwise I can't fucking type.
Yeah.
I can't talk about X-rays or
Yeah.
shit on my paper.
yeah, but yeah, Sony decided to tweet out or reply to that, being like, it's not actually an X, it's a cross.
Yeah, no, it's cross. It's always been cross.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like
Nobody in America knows nor cares.
yeah, and
I know
like,
that, but it's always been cross.
yeah, I know it's been crossed, but like here's the thing, Sony could have just left that tweet out, like just let that tweet be and be like, yeah, sure, let's
Yeah, it's like,
but
yeah,
no,
like
they
you
had
did,
to,
that's one of those things you didn't have to say anything.
yeah, but you did, and you kind of
That
just
was kind of the Xbox guy. Who do you know who made the tweet, by the way?
no, I don't. I'm not sure who exactly made the tweet, but
Because I feel like that's something Phil Spencer would do.
probably yeah. But
But yeah, it's just kind of like saying like we're always united as gamers in some way.
and then Sony was like,
Sony's
no.
just like, fuck yeah.
They
Arrogant Sony, that's what people used to call them, arrogant Sony.
Yeah, there you
Back during the early days of the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
which is the reason why Xbox got such a foothold in the fucking gaming market now.
Yeah.
Because of arrogant Sony. And now they're kind of getting back on that track again, is it not?
Yeah. But I know I told you before, and like I also want to mention, like, it's also like Xbox. Yeah, they kind of lose their foothold in the gaming industry, especially when like
they still have a foothold, but they don't have like nearly as much of a like what is the they don't have as much as a grasp in the Western market as they used to.
Yeah, and again, I was gonna mention that because like because especially since this generation of consoles with the Xbox One announcing. Like,
bro, they need to kill it with the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, they cannot make the same mistake they did 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago, or maybe more, probably 6 years. But yeah, like years ago when they announced the Xbox One, because yeah, they had released games for the Xbox, but they weren't that great games. I know it was Rise.
Yeah, Rise. As someone who's played Rise, it's trash.
Yeah, and then Dead Rising 3, which Dead Rising is not meant to be good. It's not like the series is known for not being that great. Like,
I wouldn't say it. I think Dead Rising 4, from what I know, because I never played Dead Rising 4, is probably the worst of the Dead Rising games.
I wouldn't doubt that. Like,
but 3 is a good game, in a sense. Like you can definitely it's passable game, right? But I remember I pulled back to touch that when I was younger, so I don't remember all this now. But the way I look at it, Dead Rising is not a console level.
yeah.
That's more so the point. It's like, that's not something you need to rely to get people to play a console. It's like if it's like one of many options, okay, now it gives player more options.
Yeah.
But if it's like one of the like that and Rise are one of the main things you can buy for your console, it's not really gonna pull someone.
Yeah, no.
Granted, PlayStation didn't have as many either, but what they did have was slightly more marketable, something that people wanted more than what Xbox was offering.
Especially since like,
which is why I'm glad that fucking hey, we're making Halo for next gen. Probably gonna release on next gen.
Yeah, like,
as one of the starting games. That's a fucking amazing way to start off your console.
That's a good. That's the next
what do
one,
people
like,
think when they think Xbox? Halo.
Halo, yeah. Which, by the way, I also want to mention this, like, and point this out. This, like, I am a Sony fan through and through. I love. Like,
this dude is like Sony fanboy to the T.
Yeah, and
kind of mixed in. Like, the only thing I really don't touch up on is PC, as you kind of might have figured earlier. But I pretty much find my enjoyment of everything.
Yeah.
As I've had while not being fortunate and wealth, I luckily know enough people family-wise that I could at least experience every type of a platform in some way.
Yeah, like I have played on an Xbox before. I don't think I've ever played on Xbox One, but Xbox.
That's how I got to experience Titanfall. Goddamn, suck they lost that as a fucking as a fucking exclusive. Because Titanfall 2 would have been a great exclusive for them.
Oh yeah, no,
even though it kind of
because I
killed it. Because releasing it right next to Call of Duty and Battlefield for the fucking game.
Yeah, but like no, like I played Titanfall 2 like since it was free on the PlayStation Store, but yeah, no, it's really fun, and if they had that an exclusive for
when I played Titanfall 1, I thought it was fun, but it was just like it was so little you could do after like 8 hours. I was like, I was literally at my cousin's house for a good while, and like 8 hours went, and I was like, I think I slept over that day, and I was like, all right, I think I've done all I can do in this game.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, to point that out, like the reason I point that out is because I want Xbox to be like good.
Yeah.
Because then
I want a reason to buy an Xbox.
Yeah, like
to have friends who don't have PlayStation, but have Xboxes.
Yeah.
And granted, that's kind of something that's being fixed with cross-platform games.
Yeah. But like,
cross-play, I mean, not cross-platform.
Yeah. But like the reason why I want them to be good is because it creates competition for Sony, and if there's competition, that means it makes them
Sony.
Yeah, like it makes them need to be good, need to be better, because then, like, you know, so then you can beat Xbox, and then, you know, we have good games to come out from it.
As Kratos said in their game, do better.
Yes.
Don't be sorry. be better.
But yeah, like like Xbox, like I'm glad not hearing that now that like okay they're having Halo, but like as a exclusive and start like launching with the Xbox. So that's good to hear.
They still need more though. It's just Halo's not gonna do it.
Yeah, like Halo's gonna definitely
Kind of fucked up with releasing Gears. And, like this, like when they did, honestly, they probably had to because of contract reasons, but they should have held on to it and just made a much better game for the Xbox Series X. But I feel like if they made on the Series X, it would have been pretty good.
yeah.
Granted, I never played Gears, so I can't really say that the game's good or not, but nobody really talks about it, so I'm just gonna take it as that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
there's
know.
a reason people aren't talking about it right now.
Yeah, no, like and Gears was one of those games. Like Gears was actually I think the only game on Xbox that was an Xbox exclusive that I wanted to play because I remember going to like visiting my cousins all the way in Mexico. They had an Xbox and had Gears, and I played it with them, and I was like, oh my god, this is actually really fun. But yeah, so.
The only thing I remember from Gears is fuck, I can't remember that guy's name though. Do you know the name of the guy from Gears that was in? He got featured in Killer Instinct. Do you at least know who I'm talking about?
I no, like I don't like I would know the character, but I don't know that I didn't know about like him being in Killer Instinct.
I'll get the character. I want to know his. I want to be able to say his name because obviously, if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, if I can't say the name, I need to be talking about something. Go, give me 1 second. Where's Killer? I don't look up Killer Instinct.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Nero is destroying property.
That's fine.
Yeah. It's not like that's it's pretty much his boss, and like the people, the man that everyone respects. Nah. I mean, it just ruined his painting.
What's this fucking thing? Where is this fucker? Where is he? Where is he? But
yeah, no. So now,
yeah, go ahead and just explain what's going on now while I try to find this shit.
Yeah, so right now Nero's found a secret entrance or a secret lab that was hidden underneath the castle, and we're gonna see our yeah. I remember this session. Oh, okay, so I guess I did spoil at the beginning, but yeah, this is the moment where we see Agnes and the priest being revived. Yep, the priest is being part demon. Well, having demon soul in him. Because it's explained later on when I believe it's the end of this game session. But yeah, so the whole little backstory is that Agnes, they're pretty much I said they're scientists. He experiments on demon souls and trying to pretty much make an army for them so then they don't have to keep risking people's lives and using their souls, like their own pretty much army against them. Because they worship Sparta, the one demon that went against his own kind, and yeah.
I found the name of the guy, by the way. It was General Rom. That's his fucking name. I don't know what fucking game he was like that this fight was in, but I remember seeing my cousin. He was playing this. I'm pretty sure it was final boss fight because it was done fighting him, and it was like he was clouded like with like the fucking effect. Like I know there's like the plot. I think is something involving an infection that's going around, and like he's surrounded by like these dark bat like things, and like he's just slowly getting up to them, and you just gotta take him out before he gets all the way to you. Shit. I think that's how the fight went. It's been so long since I seen that shit. When I was a kid, I saw my cousin playing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that scene, I was like, that's like all I knew about Gears, and I was like, oh, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Our priority is to capture you.
Like, I feel like they should have say some stuff for Gears. Try to make it for next gen, but
Yes.
I don't know. Because I know, I think Halo is the only really big exclusive that's coming to the Xbox right now. Hopefully there's more.
Yeah.
And maybe there's one I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
That's probably possible.
Probably one we're forgetting, but also Yeah, they have to have at least maybe 2 other games that will
And
come out like soon after the Xbox
at
Series.
least 3. I would honestly say at least 3
Yeah.
exclusives. The month of release. Because it's coming out holiday season, people can get it for their kids.
Yeah.
Halo's
like,
not gonna last forever.
yeah.
It's not gonna keep selling consoles just by itself. Especially if they continue doing where, oh, you got a PC, you can play Halo on the PC.
Yeah, no, like if
Whereas the incentive then to buy my Xbox Series X when I can just buy
a PC pretty much, or even just a laptop.
If I even have a PC, if I already have a PC or a laptop, I can just buy I can buy Halo right there. I don't need to spend another $500 for this console
Yeah.
and the game when I can just buy just the game by itself.
I just realized because I remember because there was 3 games that Sony had, that PlayStation had to go with them, which was Last of Us. I think it was Sekiro. I want to say Sekiro, and then because remember there was like before when they were announced,
like the 3 games that they were mainly advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Sekiro, Last of Us 2,
and then it was Ghost of
and
Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima, yeah.
Which Ghost of Tsushima, like I haven't seen that much of it lately, mainly because I've been busy with stuff. But
they also haven't been doing much with it anyway.
Yeah, so
like it's mainly still just following articles, but they haven't shown much about it.
So,
honestly, I think that's probably gonna be. I think it's cross-platform. It's gonna be PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Just say like, cause I was thinking at first, well, maybe they should have left it as PlayStation 5, but then you were hyping it up for PlayStation 4. You can't just switch it because that's gonna make people mad.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like, so I'm guessing, Ghost of Tsushima is gonna be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Like, it's gonna be released on launch.
I don't think they're gonna. It's gonna release on launch. I don't think it's gonna be just a 5 exclusive. It's probably gonna look better on 5 for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's gonna be a 5 exclusive. I know there's obviously making the next God of War game on 5.
Yeah.
So there's that. That's the thing that we already know there's stuff coming for the 5, even if nothing's been announced. Because God of War, they said they're making the next God of War game. We know it's gonna be coming to the 5, but it's not gonna come to the 4. At least as far as we know.
Yeah, like especially
we know there's gonna be more of the 7 remake stuff coming out on the 5, because there was no way they're releasing the rest of that on the 4.
Yeah, and
we already know like.
Do you think they're gonna pull another, like they're gonna do the same thing with the first Last of Us and remaster the Last of Us 2 for PS5?
I don't think there's much to remaster in that department.
Then like,
I think it's just gonna be, oh, you can play on PlayStation 5 as well.
Yeah, because like
obviously it's just gonna look better.
Because wasn't the first Last of Us like it wasn't really remastered because it was just relaunched in PS5.
I think it was relaunched and then remastered. No, it was just regularly launched on PlayStation 3, and then when then PlayStation 4 came out like I think 7 months. When did Last of Us come out? 2013.
Yeah, it came out 2013.
So then the PlayStation 4 came out, then the remasters came out like I think late 2014.
Yeah, but it wasn't really like because I didn't see it as a remaster that much. Like, I saw it was just a relaunch, but it was the same thing.
They touched on something. That's all. The remaster, all you need to qualify as a remaster. Just a few touch-ups, and that's it. And new enemy, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
We got these sharks. We got these shark motherfuckers.
So they're just sharks?
Pretty much. They're sharks with blades that they will, as you saw, I got hit by them, and yeah, they'll launch up and attack you. And yeah, the only way you're gonna really attack them is grabbing them, or that's the easiest way. Because you could just
Can you hit the blade like when it's peeking out like that?
Yeah, you could hit the great blade, but that's the thing. They're moving. Your best chance is to grab them when they like slow down. Because then that way they're towards you. You can do your that pretty much with Devil Buster. And then I'm pretty sure after this door is kind of a kind of annoying segment. Luckily, it wasn't that bad for me.
I didn't think I know what you're talking because you kind of told me about this beforehand, like a while ago.
Yeah, let me see, cause
If
if it is, then let's see. Now loading. I always like the whole like neon kind of style that they did with this. And yeah, it is the room. So Yeah, this is an annoying room to that, or it could be an annoying room. Luckily, for me, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, so the whole gimmick of this room is basically you're trying to get your statue self all the way across the room, and you have to roll that dice. And each spot represents something. So obviously, red means enemies will spawn. You have to deal with that wave of enemies. Blue, it rewards you with just statues, which are just red orbs. Yellow will teleport you. I think you can see, the yellows are always diagonally, are always like across from each other. So, because yellows mean that you'll teleport to the other spot, and same thing happens if you teleport to a wrong yellow, it will take you back. But yeah, and white just basically does nothing. It just lets you roll again.
Let's see. Come on, 6.
Nope, half that. I get a 3.
What does blue do again?
Rewards you with treasure,
Okay.
which pretty much is red orbs. But yeah, like the enemies.
Oh, I thought you was actually gonna open it.
No, this don't make cry. This don't make cry. We don't open shit. We smash shit.
I mean, so does Zelda. He still opens shit.
But is this Zelda? No. This is. There's a half demon dude,
Link has killed demons,
but not this demon.
but he's killed demons. He has demons involved.
But has he killed this specific demon?
Has this specific demon.
And that's what I meant. Yeah, the yellow can fuck you over sometimes. But yeah, the enemies will be like from the scarecrows, the generic ones, like regular ones, to the
6.
ice.
Yes.
See, 6 is my lucky number.
And yes, I'm gonna be doing that every time you get a blue.
But you know that's gonna risk our chance of Nintendo copyrighting us.
Nintendo ain't gonna do shit. They don't care about us.
I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah. Gold door.
You got a fucking screaming face.
Yes.
You got your mask.
Pretty much.
You got your mask.
We got my Majora's Mask.
Are you seeing how Galarian your mask does look?
Galarian mask? No.
Yeah, there's Galarian mask.
I did not.
Now instead of holding the mask, he holds like a room, and when he just evolves into a room, like a complete like wall room thing. It's kind of cool how it looks.
Yeah.
But the way you evolve him is really fucking stupid.
How?
So you have to get him below 49 health. Yeah, I think he has to be like 48 or below in health. And then you have to get him to this like very specific rock spot in the game. Like there's a rock standing and then there's another rock leaning under it. You gotta walk under that spot. And then while his health is like 48 or below, and then he will evolve into Cofagrigus.
Okay, first of all, how the fuck are you supposed to like know that?
Bro, I don't know. People ask that same question. How are you supposed to know that?
I'm pretty sure if I never looked up anything to evolve Yamask, I probably would have just had a level 50 or shit.
Nah, at a certain point, I would have just said, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
You're getting killed too quickly. Yeah. There's another one it's not as bad. But it's you know I forgot what it's called. You know Pokemon Alchemy?
Yeah.
The previous form. I can't remember its name right now. The way you evolve it is you know the spinning thing that you can do you can spin in one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have to do that in order to evolve it. So while it's in your party.
So you could just capture that shit, and then someone could just randomly okay, let me just spin around just to do this lazy shit.
Victory spin,
and then
you literally evolve at level 1.
Okay, good to know.
I don't think there's any benefit to doing that at level 1, but you could do it.
Yeah, I could do it. I'll just say I have a level 1. What's his name?
Oh, so you said it spawns enemies. Correct. This is just red lasers from what I see.
Yeah, like that's the, like I did say like it could spawn enemies. It has like
I should spawn enemy part.
yeah, like it has it's randomized on like I think on with certain spots it will spawn different types of enemies. For some reason, the spots that I landed only gave me lasers, which, as you can tell, they were easy as fuck to deal with.
Yeah, that honestly just looked like more so just something that takes up your time that really adds any difficulty.
Which that's why I say it's the most annoying part and not like the hardest. Because it's annoying in the sense that like, while this took me like what 5 minutes to pass, I had other play sessions where it took me like an hour because I kept going backwards and like
it's taking an hour.
Yeah, so it can be very annoying, and also the enemies were like annoying as hell because I think it could actually spawn enemies that you haven't even seen yet in the game. If I'm correctly.
Spawns the final boss out of nowhere. What the fuck?
Like spawns Dante. Here you go, motherfucker.
It spawns 3 Dantes.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Like what the heck?
What happened? What happened?
Yep. And now here comes the.
Imagine you're just rolling dice and all of a sudden 3 Dantes just come in. Jackpot.
That's some weird D&D session. 3 Dantes after rolling a die. But yeah, so I kind of like this. Well, it's not. There's somewhat of a pseudo boss fight, but
Speaking of Dante, calling it right now. Season 3 of Smash. Season 2 of Smash. Character 3 is Dante. Calling it right now.
If, like, so I just to put on the record, I have not gotten Smash yet. But if Dante is getting into Smash, I legally have to get Smash.
He legally has to.
Like,
don't ask how that's possible.
Yeah.
He literally has no legal choice but to buy Smash.
If I don't buy
and
Smash,
main Dante.
yeah, if I don't buy Smash, when Dante is released,
I will make sure he's deported. And not even to the right country.
Yeah, just like some random ass country.
Zimbabwe, I don't fucking know. I don't think I can afford to get you to Zimbabwe, but you know, fuck it.
You'll find a way.
Hellhole? Watch your words!
Bitch, I will shoot you right now. Say I won't.
Yeah, he's basically.
You're literally living because I'm letting you live.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's a little harsh? Killing me because of the way I talk?
Are you making fun of my stuttering?
Yeah.
I have you know it's a serious problem, you asshole.
Yeah, the reason he stuttered is because his demon form is like, kind of like a bug. So his whole gimmick is he's a bug. Alright, so another Tuesday.
This is all Kratos doing.
Kratos? I think you're talking about the wrong game.
I remember like in this year, like it was like hella action games like this, and people were like, oh, they're all copying each other. I think it was God of War, Devil May Cry, the why am I thinking Dark Death? What is it? Death Strider.
What?
Fuck, I'm trying to think. The game with fucking Death, like game that came out recently.
Oh, Death Stranding?
No, not Death Stranding. So that is not an action game, fucker.
I know, that's why I was like, what? Like
the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse game.
Oh, Darksiders.
Darksiders, there you go. I could not think of the fucking name. I know it was like Dark Death, something like that. Darksiders. It was this, God of War, Darksiders, and I believe one other series. I can't think of off the top of my head, but I feel like there was another one in there.
Yeah.
But it was like, just a lot of these type of games coming out.
Yeah, it was. And
it was
like,
just kind of the it thing.
Yeah, especially like, cause yeah, God of War and Devil May Cry were kind of the big two that like dominated the whole.
You have the
hack and
Eastern
slash.
one and the Western one. Very different type of just themes.
Yeah.
Things in general. God of War. More so a man dealing with his anger.
Yes.
And letting to let go of his past. And
Literally a man too angry to die.
You aren't wrong.
I mean, yeah. Like, tell me I'm wrong.
I think it wasn't. Does he get sent to hell a lot? Because I know in 3 he got sent to hell. I don't remember if he got sent to hell in 2. I know he did in 3.
Yeah, I think in 3. I was about to say like he does.
I know in 3 he actually.
Oh yeah,
dies.
Yeah, or so we say. you know, 4 comes out and like, hey, I'm not dead.
Well, no, in 3 he actually dies. He gets sent to
Oh yeah, no, he does.
What the fuck is Hades? Is this called the Underworld?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's called the Underworld. I was about to say. So yeah, he gets sent to the Underworld, he kills Hades, and then comes back to life. Climbs his way out of the Underworld.
Yeah.
There's some fucked up shit there, but then again, when does Kratos not do fucked up shit in God of War 1, 2, 3?
But by the way, I just want to point this out. Like this is why I say this is a pseudo boss level, because it's really easy. Like you literally just stand in that like middle part, grab the swords and just throw it at the or just hit circles and grab the sword, and Dante will throw them at the glass until
It's
it
not the
breaks.
first time I've seen this type of boss mechanic, and let me just say, a little tired running on 3 hours of sleep. This type of fight is honestly never really that interesting.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here?
It's kind of just like, alright,
Like
keep killing the things until the thing happens, and then I'm done.
Yeah. Like if you played it for the first time and then yeah, you know, obviously it would take you a little longer because you didn't realize. Oh. I could
Okay,
just
what
stand.
the fuck are you that you just...
Yeah.
Nero,
like-
you're struggling there.
Yeah, like
What the fuck is this guy?
this dude is like, hold on, hold on, you fine sir. Let me.
Yeah, the fact he has his pinkies raised clearly tells me he has a giant ass demon inside of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you're that much of a piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. He is a piece of shit.
And just be a normal ass dude. You can't be that much of a piece of shit.
Because His Holiness
Yeah.
is dead.
I mean, he has a monocle. That would.
Can you stop pointing your sword at him? Either you're gonna stab him or you're not. Like you took it away, you walked away from him, and then you started pointing him at it again. Like make up your choice.
It's a Japanese video game. The main character needs to pretend to look a badass, and then not really.
You missed. Okay, you got me the second time.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I just also want to point out that when they stabbed him, when they showed him being stabbed for the second time, it looked like all 3 were in his chest, and then
Oh no, I think that he was stabbed in the chest, but the game was like, all right, we got him. He's supposed to be hanging.
Yes, he's supposed to be crucified.
Also, he's not even being stabbed by one of those spears. It's kind of holding him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not being stabbed by either of them.
Yeah, no.
There's literally no reason for him to be hanging like that. He's literally holding himself like that on purpose.
Yeah.
Summoning them alone was almost.
But yeah, this is where he explains that he's
Summoning.
he traps the
So was you.
demons inside the armor, and look how beautiful, how pretty much angelic they
I
look.
created it merely.
So
as
to
a
kind of
reference.
somewhat justify that, oh, they're not demons, they're angels.
Underutilizing
But no.
an extremely powerful devil's arm.
And again, he's been in the order for a good while. Knowing Kratos, the lead, the pretty much the general for this order. Knowing Kyrie, his love interest, having feelings for her. He's been in the order for a while, and yet Agnes just realizes, oh, this he has a devil arm. It must be incredible.
Bro, like I said, I think you just have perception 10, because honestly, I didn't notice that arm
Okay.
at first until I just saw he had the cast. I wasn't really paying attention to the fact that was his devil arm, mainly because I forgot he had a devil arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't have noticed until you pointed it out, or until he took that shit out.
Yeah.
So, you know
And by the way-
he does a better job hiding that than you might think.
Yeah, probably. And by the way, yeah, he had a sword stuck in his chest, and it was still talking. So Devil May Cry
Well,
logic.
as far as I know, your lungs aren't in your stomach. So,
But I mean, you wouldn't want to talk. That's my main thing.
it doesn't affect you that much. Also, he's not a normal human, so I don't
true.
think it matters.
Yeah, I don't know. They wanted to give him motivation to give him a power up, pretty much. So they just do this scene of he's thinking about Kyrie and how she will get hurt. So I don't, for me, it was kind of oddly placed at this moment.
Is that Yamato?
Yes.
Okay.
So for those of you who have never played Devil May Cry or the other Devil May Cry games and only started with Devil May Cry 5, this is how he ended up with Yamato. Because Agnes was studying it and it was there. He thought about Kyrie. The power of boners.
Is
pretty
that
much.
him, Agnes?
Yes, that's
his
Agnes
actual
as his devil form.
Of course, he's a fucking bug.
Yes.
I want him to walk up. Agnes, you're really bugging me.
God damn it.
That's a Dante punchline, I guarantee you.
I know it is. God damn it. But yeah, and
Not even I could succeed in
yeah.
this
So
planet.
when this game came out, and you know, we obviously never knew who Nero was or what he was supposed to be, just a new character. This was our hint that he was related to Virgil, the "Give me more power" line, because Virgil was all about, like, I believe he said it in 1 when he was Angelo. I forgot something, the first name Angelo, but yeah. And he said he wants more power. So that line, "Give me more power," was pretty much our hint that, oh, Nero is related to Virgil.
Yeah, or at least there's a connection.
Yeah.
Also, I can tell because, like, the blue aura probably gave it away to people too that there's a connection.
Yeah, that's it.
Since obviously Virgil had the blue aura and things can't just be coincidence in video games like these.
Yeah, and also like armor-looking background is supposed to look like Virgil when he when he was Angelo. So yeah. Again, a lot of coincidence, and like kind of this is where the build-up of how, revealing, oh, Nero's is actually Virgil's son.
It's okay, Nero. It's always tough when you summon your persona for the first time.
I know.
It's always leaves you drained.
Yes.
But it's not so much in 3. 3, they seem pretty fine. When they were just like, alright, bang!
Like 3.
Kill their ass.
Yes. Like 3. Let me pretend to kill myself. Alright, Persona, do your job. Kill them all.
I'm glad they don't explain the science of how the Evoker works. It's like, it just works.
Yeah, like, you just gotta pretend.
It's a machine that allows you to activate your persona.
Well, no, I
in
think
combat. I think that's all the explanation they give to it.
No, I think I remember because well, this wasn't Death Battle, but like they explained that apparently, at least it was shown in the, I think it was in the anime, that was explained that apparently.
I not even probably the animated movie that they did, because I know they did an animated movie for
Okay.
Persona 3.
Yeah, but
If they did explain it in the movie, I don't remember.
yeah, but I think, well, I know it was just based, like I know it was explained as that the persona will be summoned if the user like experiences something like tragic. So the fact that like, oh, I'm pulling a gun that a realistic gun that looks like I'm gonna shoot myself, kind of triggers that emotion, and that's why they keep summoning it.
No, the tragicness only is required for the first awakening of your persona.
Oh, okay.
You don't need it for continuous.
Oh, okay.
You only need that for the very first awakening. I thought you fucking jumped to your death. I was about to be like, what the fuck?
Well, you see, I was trying to do a cheat code, and you need to jump off of your death.
Okay, up, down, down. That's right. No, Nero, what are you doing?
Yeah. Which, by the way, so I've known that blue fragment's there for a while. I just never been able to do it until this session. I finally fucking do it, because I know, okay, I need to double jump and like get an arm.
They didn't even jump.
I know.
It's like, all right, fuck you, Nero.
And yeah, no, I think a couple times I was like, okay, I'm like, I need to like, yeah. So like, I think that when I didn't jump, I was like, yeah. So you saw I paused because I was like, holy shit, I finally got it. I finally fucking got it.
Mom, I did it.
Mom, get the camera. I did it. But no, but yeah, no.
Bro, that's when you took a hit when you did that. I can tell. You wouldn't have took a hit.
I was like, hell yeah.
All right. Oh, I got it. I'm getting fucked tonight.
I remember. So I think I told you about the taunts. I remember telling you about a taunt like that looks so weird. And look what this. I think it's here. That his fucking jaw just extends, and it's like, and I looked at him and I was like, what? Hold on, what? Like,
okay, that's just unfortunately old video game jank.
Yeah, I know, but like, I found it funny that I
was like, okay, I saw it. I was like, is that what he's talking about? Because I was also looking at his hands, like, does his finger like,
yeah, no,
stretch a little bit?
No, it's just his jaw just extends. Right. Yeah, it's like, come on, just like his jaw. I saw that and I was like, oh. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that, but here we go. Nero's jaw can extend. Confirmed. But yeah, no, like, so when Nero just fell off, I was like, okay, let me just do like a couple more. I'll just give it like 2 or 3 more tries, and I'll just give up because I need this. I don't want this recording to be this like too long. So, but yeah, so I finally after that I was like, holy shit, I finally did it. I knew this piece of shit blue fragment has been there for a while, and now like
It's been there for years, stopping you.
yes,
That's the funny part to me.
it's been haunting my dreams ever since, and so like. And so finally, I've been able to do it.
Yeah. Just to finish up what I was talking about with Persona 3 and stuff. Like I said, the traumatic thing is like when I was talking about shit. You only need to see someone die or just feel sad or just have something traumatic happen
Just
once.
Alright.
Like, you don't need something traumatic to happen to you again. Like, Sasuke doesn't need to have a mental breakdown every time in order for him to activate Amaterasu.
I can just imagine just him being like having like to remind himself, my whole family died. Amaterasu.
Not even that, like, this is I literally lived a lie. My brother was actually the nicest person on the planet. That's crazy.
Yeah, like my brother died and I thought he was the villain.
He probably was still thinking about it for every time he set someone on fire, but you know, that's besides the point.
Yeah, like.
The point is, he didn't need that every single time.
Yeah.
This kind of happens. But yeah, like that's how it is with Storm D. Just the first time, that's it. The second time, every other time, it's just the evoker itself. It's the same thing with Persona 5 with the mask or Persona 4 the cards. It's just a way for them to activate the personas.
Okay, because I know it was explained like why they get their persona.
And I'm glad they switched for 4 and 5. It's just a magical thing like with the mask and the card. Because I still want to know the science behind the gun. How it just magically activates the persona power.
Yeah.
Even though, what's his name, Makoto does. And yes, I call him Makoto, not Minato. Fight me. Makoto does at times when you use the special, because there is some technique in Persona 3 where if you have 2 specific personas, they have a special move with each other. Like if you have King Frost and Black Frost together, or Jack Frost and Pyro Jack, then you get like a special move that involves the 2 of them.
Okay.
So like Pyro Jack and Jack Frost is not Jack Brothers, is it? I think it is called Jack Brothers, and it basically has a chance of, I think, knocking down all opponents, giving you ability to obviously do an all-out attack. Yeah. And Black Frost and King Frost, I believe. I forgot what it's called. It's called King and I, because I like that name. And it's just, I think, medium ice damage to all foes. Okay. Those type of moves require a lot of MP, but they are pretty effective. I like the one with fucking Thor and Take, whatever the fuck his name is. Because it's called, it's some thunder type move. But it's just like, you see like the fucking, the tomos, I think that's what they're called, the tomos that, you know, like how the Sharingan has like the tomos on it. You see like a bunch of these tomos forming, and then you just see lightning just smash on the fucking ground, killing everything. It's like, oh fuck, this is crazy. Yeah. But yeah, no, whenever he performs those moves, like it's just, you see him like just charge up energy, and then, wait, does he ever fall out there? No, he does shoot the evoker, but then he just uses something like unleashes it, like fire. Yeah. So I think the evoker is involved with those.
Yeah. I also wanted to point out, like while fighting them, so at this point now that we've seen the cutscene of Nero getting Yamato and having that extra power up, activated the double trigger so we could see it in action. And yeah, now we start using the double trigger more often. And by the way, I've never actually seen the animation of like the knight actually slowly dying.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a nice little detail thing that like what they do. I'll talk about more so like stuff. I like when they do more details. So like one of the enemies called Neo Shadows. Their special ability is that they go on the ground, and once they're in the ground, like they just become shadows, and so you can't hit them when they're like that. Yeah. However, if you use water magic, because the floor is wet, it kind of affects them, so now they can't stay in the ground, and that makes them vulnerable to being attacked. It's like little things like that when games do shit like that. It's like, okay, that's pretty clever.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. The game doesn't tell you that, so you wouldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
But when it's one of those things that if you do figure out, it's like, oh, you feel like you got like 200 IQ.
Yeah. And I remember because I think
stuff like this, like just little details of just like how the enemies die, or like the way they decay or just disappear. It's like,
yeah.
You don't have to do that because most of the time, like the way you play, obviously, you're not gonna really notice it because you're most of the time just killing the enemies. But it's still there regardless.
Yeah, like no, like that's the reason why like when I sometimes like to just go back and play like some of my favorite games because like I'll still find stuff that like
I love shit like that. You go back and it's like you discover shit you never noticed.
Yeah. Cause yeah, like obviously play this game like a lot, and usually my go-to thing is just go like kill enemies. Go to the next room and like seeing that like I found it pretty cool.
I was trying to think of an example of like like going back to a game I played when I was little and things I noticed that I didn't notice. And that's something I actually like when I was playing Assassin's Creed 3, like where I guess I played Assassin's Creed 3 is my favorite Assassin's Creed fight me bitch. Anyway. I was playing that and there's that part when like you're talking to Achilles about like when Counter Press meets Achilles and and he's just talking to Achilles about like getting money and buying stuff for the house and because he has money for it and Counter's just like, why don't you just go into town normally? And it's like, you think I can just walk in store a purse full of coin and just be expected to purchase whatever I want? He's like, yes. And it's like, you're a naive kid. And a lot of times, like, it takes me forever. It took me till like when I played it like this year to notice it. That everything Akira's talking about is obviously now when you're adult, you notice it. He's talking about the fact that because he's black, nobody's gonna want to deal with him. Nobody's gonna want him in their store. They don't want to be around him in general.
Yeah.
And it's like, as a kid, I never noticed. I was like, why is he always talking about why he can't go places, why he can't do this? Like, I'm a kid, I don't know shit. Like,
yeah.
Racism I was still finding out about racism.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's weird. Why does he feel like he can't walk into the town? And then it's like, oh, he's saying that because he's black.
Yeah.
Nobody likes black people at this point. No, I was not gonna say nobody. Point. But people look down on his kind during this point in time.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that makes so much more sense now. Yeah. That's more so like this political stuff and like you don't really know because again, you're a kid, you kind of have an innocent mind, you don't really understand these things.
Yeah. Which again, another reason why I like going back to playing like old games because when I played them as a kid, all I remember is the important stuff, which is fighting with Devil May Cry, just fighting enemies and remembering the story of like, and seeing how me playing as Dante again, like Dante, and seeing how cool he is, and then playing the older games like that. Like you don't appreciate, like as a kid you never appreciated the details and stuff that they would put in until you start playing it again as an adult. Which, by the way, we're about to coming up with the ending of this session because it's the last cutscene.
I thought you were saying we're getting to the end of the Nero shit. I was about to say, oh damn.
Yeah, no. I think we have like 3 or 4 missions left until we play Dante. But yeah. Dante not giving a shit.
I'm pretty sure you could make that shot, Nero. I know. Saying. It's not gonna do anything, but you can make the shot.
How much could he really know?
Yeah. But, yep, that's like the end of this session because it's the last cutscene. Yep, and there we go. And yeah, so we're gonna have a next. This is the end of this play session. So
yeah,
the next
you
video.
recorded a lot. Like all the past videos I've been uploaded so far was just one session that Daniel recorded, and now we're recording again. Obviously, we recorded it separate days because we couldn't really we didn't have the time to like record all 4 videos in one day. But that's the end of his session. He's the next session. Hopefully, like all these problems with that was going on with the recording, with like the videos buffering or just stopping at certain points and like the pausing. Hopefully, that's not gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Just for like these 4 parts. I think anybody who's bearing with it for the time being.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll see what I can do to fix that problem. But yeah. And
That's it. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Peace.
See ya.